We shall wait for some of the students to join and then we'll start. Come, come.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine, fine. How many are you?
Four.
Four. Okay. Still, we'll be able to accommodate all.
Yeah.
You can, whatever. If you wish to join, you can join from. Fine. So, first thing first, I'd like to know about your resumes because last time we had discussion, and I told you that in the next session we'll talk about two things. One, your self-introduction, and second, your resume. So, if your resume is ready, kindly share your screen so that I can look at it and I can give my comments. The people who are offline, sitting before me, they can show me.
Hello. Hello.
Fine. So I'm looking for Rushabh, Gaurav, Vishal, Burhanuddin, Rushi, Bhavin to share your resume. Because of Internet awards and recognitions.
Yes, sir.
Right? So you can mention more details.
Okay.
Education keep on the top.
Okay.
Percentage and all.
So we do include percentages as well.
Otherwise good to go.
Okay.
Okay. You mentioned in dots.
So I have created 2, 3 templates.
Okay. Content remains same.
Yeah, content is the same, but it's just a change of layout.
Even in interest, here language spoken is not there in this
Um,
blue one.
yeah,
You can share the screen. Let the world know that you've done something. So Harshit will share his screen. Today I'm going to meet one student from mechanical. Uh, Fine. So, on day after yesterday only I reminded you. I remembered you while talking to one of the students. Uh, he is mechanical engineer and working as a software engineer in Gandhinagar. And his specialization is in AI and specifically in civil engineering domain. That how beams and columns can be created artificially, right? So that's the thing. He is going to meet me today in the evening. I talked about you, so I'll share numbers. Right? I'll exchange your numbers with one another, so you can explore more things. Right? He works in Gandhinagar, so he's there today till tonight. So he'll come to meet me, drop him to my place somewhere in the evening. I've not met him, but through contact. Right? Because he's from Atmi and his principal, Professor Acharya, is a very good friend of my friend through this connection. Yes. Fine. So Harshit, you can explain your resume.
It's my first try. Audible?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
So it's my first try for the resume. I haven't created before this. So I just list out the points, like, which points I should include, and I write it roughly in a paper post, and then I derive the main objectives, like what should be included in a resume, just like
It's resume,
resume.
right? What if you're playing video game? If you pause, right? Pause and resume,
Resume.
right? It is also not resume. There are people who resume, right? So don't need to, emphasis the. It is not resume. Right? It's resume, right? Resume is whatever is stopped or paused when you restart. Right? For example, uh, one police officer was suspended and for a 1 month, then he resumed his duty. Right? So that's the thing. Right? Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Then I have derived my main areas like the career objectives, academic qualifications, area of interests, and my projects that I have been working with in my diploma and my current year, my current B projects, and about the like, activities that I have been involved in workshops and my personal information like my birthdays and all. These are my like my first try for the resume.
Okay.
I know that there is corrections and
Okay. Fine. So if you look at the resume created by Harshil, right? He has selected a very common and simple template, right? Because simplicity is something that people like for longer period of time. Right? Okay. So address is good to go. Career objectives, right? To earn excellence and grow with an innovative technological infrastructure that shall result in productivity, building wealth, as well as values with experience, certainty of growth and development of both the end or ends. Fine. See, when you read career objective, you should not feel like you are singing Shankar Mahadevan's Breathless. Fine. So don't use intervals. Right? It can be two sentences. And don't try to stretch it to one sentence in such a way that people feel like now we can have a break for 5 minutes because we have read all these things together, right? So do that one. Discipline. So you need to change. Okay, discipline, or you can say courses, right? College, university, year of passing, percentage CGPA. That's fine, no problem. Area of interest. When there are more area, so it's areas of interest. Fine. Manufacturing, mechanical design, robotics. You can
I'm
write.
particularly, sorry to interrupt. I'm particularly looking for this, and I mean like this is my top three interest or area of interest. So I am looking for the brief about all the domain. Like in this particular area, which part I'm good at or I am
Mhm.
want to work in.
So
Is
if
it
you
good?
no, if you do that, right, what will happen? That people will not be able to. There won't be anything at the time of interview,
Yeah.
right? Because you have showcased it in everything, right? So make sure that they have some trigger points. They invite you for things, right? Okay. Now, just a minute. I'll share my resume, find my CV that I have recently created and shared. Fine. So that might help you to understand, right, what things can be, right? Okay. Just a minute. Because today's session is English for interview skills. Fine. Okay. Now you look at this. It's 2 pages only. My actual CV is of 29 pages. Fine. If I add all the details, but I convert it into 2 page. Fine. Rather, it's a 1.5 page only, not more than that. If you can look at it, I guess it is visible.
Yes.
Visible to everybody, right? The core purpose is to give you an idea, right? Not to go for self boasting. Okay. So simple. See the thing. My name, my designation, current affiliation. Simple. On left hand side, personal information, voice, web, mail. Right now, Google Scholar is something where you can find all the details. All my publications are linked there, so no need to mention each and everything. Fine. For example, in your case, there is one website called about.me. About.me. Fine. So you can update everything over there, and you write down about.me. I always suggest everybody to have your own blog, one simple blog you create from blogger site. Fine, and you write down, for example, your passions, blogging, right? So it's over there. So whatever you write, blogs about your machines, manufacturing, all those things that can be there. Right. So my birth date, marital status, nationality. Here, for years, since years, I write one thing. Instead of Indian, I write proudly Indian. That shows patriotism. Fine. Language is known, hobbies, strength. This is only which are other than technical, non-technical things that I have mentioned. Now, areas of interest or specialization: English language teaching, technopedagogy, and AI in English. Okay. What is there?
But it's scrolling.
Huh?
You are scrolling, but it's not scrolling.
Acha, okay. Let me do that again. Okay, let us go for entire screen. Fine. Now it takes time because net is slow. Can you see the movements?
The screen is frozen.
Okay.
Okay, now it's
So okay, now it's done. It's delaying.
It's
Delaying for some because of some
and
net
now
issue.
it's frozen.
Anna,
Now it's frozen.
Happening, not happening.
Now
Still
it's
frozen.
frozen.
Still
Mark
frozen.
it. Yes.
Illusion.
Just a minute.
Network.
To the one table.
And
Now it's working. Now it's working.
Huh?
But it's reading.
There,
Yeah, this.
Okay.
You should share it with the only one.
Fine. If I share
Only one.
window, right? If I share like this,
Uh,
then yeah,
okay, now.
change layout, auto. Now visible, no? Okay. Now if I scroll it, I scroll down. It might take some time. These are the issues that I faced since morning. Okay, fine. No issues. So I'll share that thing. Let me try one more thing.
If you can open your resume in this tab format.
I'm planning that one. Now,
That folder which your resume is stored in.
it's desktop.
Open with Chrome.
You can direct it.
Open with Chrome. Google Chrome.
Now I share the
Just a
screen.
tab.
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 Yeah.
Tab. Network is slow.
Folder corrected.
The students, can you please confirm from your end, those who are online, that does it work when I scroll down? Please type yes in the chat box so that I can confirm it.
So it's working only when you open this tab. Can we open this and that side by side, like multitasking? Hmm?
Okay, fine. I'll put it here your entire screen. If I go for entire screen, even though I won't be able to see. Okay. Is it working now?
Yeah, then you can,
Wi-Fi is low here.
you can do this in the full screen. Is there
Look,
no-
sir,
no-
sir,
no-
sir, sir, my Wi-Fi is down. The Wi-Fi is low.
Okay.
This is what we got.
Okay.
Frozen again.
Okay.
It's like we need to keep both things side by side. Then only it will work.
Hmm.
This is something that we struggle every day. Okay. Okay. Fine. So I'll share this, if required, I'll share these details with you people. Fine. My concern is simple. What I wish to discuss today in today's class is there are few things that I would like to share with you people with reference to, forget about the screen sharing, it's okay. Fine. We'll discuss it later on. Like to discuss about few things. For example, what are the situations where English comes in the picture? When I talk about placement, when I talk about job interviews. I had been to placement department. I had a marathon discussion with Dr. Gaurav Gandhi. Right, he's the ABP placement. So I talked with him that what are the things that you expect students to do specifically of mechanical branch. Fine. So he gave some examples in general. Fine. Not specific to the branch and the course. But he mentioned that students have certain problems in terms of number one, email etiquettes. How to write an email. Fine, that is one issue. For example, I have some students generally when we ask for submissions, what they do is they attach the submission file, right, and they send by writing submission and they mail to me. Now they send the mail from their personal ID, right? Charming prince @gmail.com. Catch me if you can from @gmail.com. So how would I know that is it Malam or Gautam or Bhavish or Harshit? I cannot do that. So we need to write certain things. So template is important, etiquette is important. Generally, students do not write when they write even SMS or WhatsApp. Sir, can I please meet you at this time? Right? So please does not mean that you are compromising with your ego. Right? It's about self-respect. It's about giving respect. Fine. Sometimes it happens. For example, attendance. So some students, when they find that their attendance is not marked, they will take a screenshot, red circle and pointing arrow, and they will share with me. Now in the screen it is written there are names of all the subjects, where ESIS is also there, right? It is circle. Now I don't know whose screen is this, who the person is, what is the enrollment number, right? So that is something we need to understand, right? That comes under the what we call etiquettes. What to write in subject line. Students do not write dear sir. See, dear sir, dear madam does not mean what we think of, right? Dear is a kind of salutation that we talk to everybody. Fine. Even if you don't like respected sir, it's okay if you write dear sir. Right? Then there should be comma. So subject line should be, it's a subject line, it's not subject lines. Fine. I have received certain mails which I cannot show you. Fine. But those mails are there where everything is written in the subject line. Subject line is of overcrowded area like Uttar Pradesh, and the body of the mail is something like Mizoram, sideline. So it should be properly maintained, right? So that is something that you need to understand. Now my question is, if you receive, see, I believe that you have got the call, you are selected, shortlisted. Now you received a call from company that we have shortlisted you, and we offer you this package. Now if you wish to join, because this will be there, fine, and this is the problematic thing. So if you want to plainly, we'll go with vanilla first, plain. If you want to accept the proposal, or if you wish to reject the proposal, what would you say, what would you write in emails? Because today onwards we are starting the second phase of our course, English for interview skills. Fine. So if you get in proposal, so for that proposal, if you want to accept it or if you want to reject it, what would you convey? Second stage is blended. If you are interested to accept the proposal with certain conditions and you reject the proposal because of certain conditions, so what would you mention? Fine. So first thing first, we'll start. You take 3 minutes time, 4 minutes time, then you need to unmute your mic and speak. Fine. Your homework would be one email you send to me that I accept the proposal of the job, right? Because of these reasons, that whatever you want to write in the email, you write me, right? Or you write an email with rejecting the proposal, the job offer, that I don't want to go for the job. Yesterday only, one of the students from mechanical branch only, he met me on the corridor. He completed his engineering this year. So he said that there were many companies, they came to campus and I faced interview, but the company that selected me, I wasn't interested. The company in which I was interested, they did not select me. I said, now what? Sir, simple. No, I joined my father's business, and we are planning to have one manufacturing unit. So I'll manage that. I said, far better. Fine. Now, thing is that everybody will not have that opportunity. Right? Everybody's father cannot afford to have a manufacturing unit for his son after spending certain lakhs for engineering. Right? And especially when he's your father, he knows you better than you, whether it is worth investing or not. Fine. So that is the thing. So when you get an opportunity, I said, what did you do? Because there are, I'm man of research. So I sat with him in the corridor and I discussed with him that when the companies rejected you, what company did? And when you rejected company, what you did? Right? I could find that when he rejected that company, right, the way he sent the mail, right, that was very unprofessional, we can say, or it was showing immaturity. Fine. So that is the big issue. So I thought that why it is happening. So straight away from there I went to Gaurav Gandhi sir and I asked him, can I see some of the mails sent by the students, and he shared. Fine. And he gifted me some books. Please teach this kind of things to the students. Right. So problem is there. So we fail to find the gap between the teachers, students, placement requirement. That's the issue, right? So next 5 minutes, take your time. Your acceptance, rejection for this proposal of the job, offer of the job, what would you mention, right? I don't want typical all those things, but at least you speak and 5 sentences, 10 sentences that this is what I will do. I will write in subject like this. I will start my email with like this, and I'll convey the message. Fine. The way you people say, mota mota. Tell me some mota mota things, So you tell me things, right? Like that. 5 minutes from now, it's 1:27. 5 minutes, 1:32. Meanwhile, if you have any question, you can ask me. You can use a pen and paper to jot down things. You can write in the mobile notepad and speak. Whatever is comfortable to you. If you have laptop, you can write in laptop. If you need pen and paper, I can provide you. Those are offline. Exactly, madam. You have to speak about when you accept the offer, what you do. If you reject the offer, what you do. You need to select any of the things. For example, if you're comfortable to speak about acceptance, you speak about acceptance. If you're comfortable about speaking about rejection, you speak about rejection. If you're a dream company that I want to reject Tata once, Tata Motors. See the things I'm teaching. Right? Tata came to you and Tata, you said no, you said Tata, right? I don't want to come to your company because I am with Tesla. So you inspire Tata to take over Tesla. Or Tesla may take over Tata, vice versa. I started coming in that original color. Last time, what happened? Last 2 minutes to go. Yes. So we'll start with. Okay, Gaurav has mentioned here in the chat box. Respected sir, I am glad that your company gave me such opportunity that are better than any other companies which I got previously. So I'll be blessed to accept your offer to work with your company. Thank you, sir. Okay, Gaurav, good. There are two, three typos, but it's okay. Is anybody else? Welcome, Maitri. I hope you must have joined after the lunch. Maitri left. Instead of reply to job offer, instead of acceptance of job offer or rejection to job, right there, right? The subject line should be very identical,
Yeah.
right? Okay, what about others? Malam, I guess you are the one to ask question, so it's clarified. You can go for it. Karan, about the rejection to job offer. Dear sir, I'm thankful for your job offer at MG Motors. I would not be able to accept the offer as the starting position is quite low as compared to the other industry offerings. The location which I had to work is a bit far. So bit far it cannot be the valid reason for not joining. Fine. The base salary was less than that what had been expected. Fine. So that is good somewhere we can say. Yours truly got the pedal. Fine. Okay. So we have rejection from MG Motors. Good. Okay. What about others, please?
Okay. I have written down all four conditions with the points. So I will choose the no with the condition.
Okay.
So, like yes, I will start with respected sir. As I got your notification, I have selected for the job interview. Uh, as the I will it will be subject with the no for the job. Then for the main like main body for the email will be like so, how to explain the amount they are offering. How can you
So salary offered is
yes,
less.
the main body. The salary offered by the company is much less than I had expected, and uh, as we have
See, if you mention that salary offered by the company is much less than the expected one, generally when company has interaction, right? When they explain about job descriptions, job profile, and they also explain the package, right? But there are certain companies which are very cunning type of companies. They mention that they will offer minimum 3.6 package. But when they interview students and they say the students are not up to the mark, we can offer 1.8, right? Because every university has their own conditions. For example, in Marwari, nobody can come less than 2 lakh package, right? So they're not allowed. But if they say that we'll offer 2.5 or 3.0 or 3.5 like that, so company will be allowed. Then after interview, company changes mind like this,
there we
right?
go.
Yes. So you can mention that the salary offered is less than the amount discussed at the time of interview,
Yes.
right?
Then I would like to add the working hours and the bond conditions. Like they have like the same with the way they have discussed the less hours, but now they are offering at the time of the job offer. They are saying you have to for the starting you have no experience. With that conditions, we are offering more hours for the jobs, and they are modified the bond conditions. If you have to work 3 hours or 4 years with us, and then you will have this much pay grades. So I will include that points and I will say no.
Fine. So a good one. Mahalam has mentioned, respected sir, I accept the offer letter of the company with great enthusiasm. I feel grateful to be a part of your esteemed organization, and I look forward in contributing towards its growth and goals. Very good. Thank you for your assistance during the process. Looking forward to working with you. It's not looking forward to, always it goes with working, ing form, with you on the same board, right? Yours faithfully, Malam. Good. Malam is nice one. Rushi Bakani mentioned, respected sir, as we discussed on the phone, I am very pleased to accept the position in your company. Thank you for the opportunity. I am eager to make a positive contribution to the company and to work with everyone as a team. I look forward to starting employment within a week, and I'm looking forward to starting or joining, within a week time. If there is any additional information or paperwork you need prior to then, please let me know. Fine. So thank you. That is good one. Okay. Anybody else? Placement rejection. Okay. Fine. I want to thank you for the opportunity you joined to join Honda. Okay. After reviewing the details of the offer, I will not be accepting as the position offer isn't the right fit in my career for the long term. I really appreciate the offer, and I hope you find the right person and wish you the best. Fine. Otherwise, there are some students and they can offer that, I won't be able to join, but I can recommend, nominate two of my friends. They might be interested if you can take a call and you can interview them and you can go for it. Because they wanted to join, but you didn't select them.
So much better.
Right? So it should not be like that. This would look like little harsh from attitude point of view, that you are showing attitude. Right? So over there you need to mention, see, your words, whatever words you speak, that makes lots of difference. Right? So you need to use it wisely. By the time I got one option from Vishal, respected sir, I am rejecting the job offer of your company because I am going to start my own company and want to grow my own company. So that why I am rejecting the offer. So I am really sorry, I can't join your company. Thank you for your job opportunity you gave me. See, if you look at the paragraph, there are many places it's repetition of things. Fine. So you can mention there are certain times where you just. So what you need to do is, I have better opportunities. With the I got an opportunity. I've been selected from SSIP, Student Startup and Innovation Scheme, right? And now my government is going to fund for my innovative project. So definitely, it was a dream to work with your company. Unfortunately, looking at the present scenario, I won't be able to join. But I'm look forward to association in the future, right? Working with you as associates, right? So that will definitely help them. Right? It happened with me when I joined Marwadi. After joining Marwadi, very next month I got an opportunity to. I got a call for interview from another institute. I've been there, right? I went there and I handed over a letter of acknowledgement and thanks. I'm very much grateful to you that you considered me for this interview. But I have joined Mawari and I don't like to change companies or institutes frequently. It has been 2 months only, right? But definitely in the future, I would like to work if I get an opportunity, right? So after some maybe 5 years or 10 years, right? If I get an opportunity, if there's a vacancy, I would definitely would love to connect with you. So that was the message.
That can also maintain the contact between.
Yes. So that was something that the person who is there in the department, that person got shocked that you have come down some kilometers, some 100 kilometers traveled to say no. You would have said, you if you had not come, we would have considered that you are not interested. I said no, no, no. When you take trouble to send a letter or email, it's my duty to reciprocate, right? To maintain the professionalism. So this is something we need to maintain. As I told you last time that the way I created my resume, my CV, fine. So it was somewhere around 50 rupees per CV. Fine. If this A3 size 4-color print, fine, convert into a file, side stapler, and all colorful pages, fine, and staple. So when you look at the thing in your hand, you feel this is something different. So that we need to understand, right? How to stand out from the people, right? Okay. Branodin has mentioned, with due respect, sir.
Respect or rejection.
Is there any yes?
Just a minute, huh? Okay. So, company as I'm looking for startup, right? Good. Thank you, sir, for providing me such an opportunity. Great. Vardhan, it's nice one. You can definitely go for it, right? Okay. So, next few sessions. So, in the next class, I'm going to talk about tips for all these things. Fine, layout, etiquettes, and all those things, right? And for next 3 sessions, we'll have discussion on such kind of outline templates and all those things, right? So that would be the thing. Fine. So you can submit your enrollment numbers details so that I can consider it for attendance purpose. Fine. The people who are offline, you can also share the details from anybody's ID. Fine. I'll consider that. So we can call it for a day. Thank you very much, everybody.
Hello. Hello. Sir. Hello. Sir. Hello.
Yes, Rushabh. Yes, Rushabh.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
Hi. Sir, I think I have something to tell you because I don't think I've missed any of lecture, and I've been attending quite actively every lecture, but still the attendance in my